G. Masilamani, the former Advocate General R. Viduthalai, learned members of the legal community, Dr. V.R.S. Sampath. I'm very happy to participate in this seminar. And I thank Mr. Sampath for having given me this opportunity. I have spent nearly 40 years in law teaching in all the law colleges in the state. Before that, I have spent nearly 5 years, from 1965 to 70, in acquiring the legal knowledge. 2 years of FLBL and then 1 year diploma in taxation and 2 years of ML constitutional law in the University of Madras. I had my education only in Tamil up to my 11th. Later in the college higher education, switched over to English. And immediately after completing my legal education, I got the opportunity to become a junior professor of law in the Century Old Madras Law College. And the 3 years which I spent from 71 to 74, I have trained myself in law teaching, working along with my own teachers, most of them barristers from England. And in fact, when I was teaching in the evening college, we used to get a very good reception. And when I was transferred to Madurai Law College, when Madurai Law College was started, I got a difficulty. There you have to be bilingual. Slowly, I have to lecture Tamil also. And in fact, in 1978, the university, Madurai University, is compelled to give Tamil translation in the question paper, in the law question paper. And today, 90% of the students of the affiliated colleges, because this university is a very unique university, only university in India, covering nearly the entire state, covering nearly 10,000 students. And all in the rural areas. We have to teach necessarily in Tamil. We don't have Tamil textbooks. And all the teachers, my colleagues, started using the Tamil words to attract the students to sit in the class. And we had a very good reception. Tamiliyum, Aangilathiliyum, rendu sonnada we can attract the students. Of course, we committed mistakes, lot of mistakes. And இப்போ இந்த தமிழ் பல்கலைக்கழகம், இந்த சட்ட பல்கலைக்கழகம் ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் எக்ஸலன்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு ஸ்கூல், law school on par with the other law schools also been started. Because in every state capital today we have a national law schools only in English. Starting with Bangalore, every state is having a national law schools and only in English. So in 2002 we also had in our university a school of excellence only in English. See here, the problem is we have to make a balancing act. English to be given importance, and to cover up this entire rural students, we have to be in the local Tamil language. And language, as you know, it is man to man to understand. It's very important for our understanding each other. And the law and organization, Amaipu, that is also very important. It is closely linked up. And law in its origin, it was only in the form of handwritten customs and usages. When it was in customs and usages, the administration of justice was unadulterated. In fact, everybody will be knowing the quotation of the Privy Council, a clear proof of usage will outright the written text of the law. So much importance is given to the unwritten law. But when law being put in writing, because law has to be necessarily in a language in every country. So once you put it in the language, problem arises. It has to be interpreted. And this legal language, whatever be the language, the legal language is separate and distinct. Whether we make it in Tamil or continue in English. Now the legal part of the language is definitely different from the other part of the language. Only the legal community, the members of the legal community alone can understand the words, because it is being transferred between the student who studied the law and that is the feeder category to become a member of the bar and then church. These three put together, they come together, they use these words. The ordinary man, even if it is in Tamil, they will not be able to understand. And we have what we call precedent, because we belong to the Anglo-American system, doctrine of precedent, and we have incorporated in our constitution, law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts throughout the territory of India, and the language of the Supreme Court shall be only in English. Of course, we can get our objective of Tamil language as our court language in the High Court. That won't be any difficulty, you will be getting it soon. And in the morning it has been suggested we should revive the Law Commission and we should revive the Language Commission. Though it is recently been pointed out, it has to be done for better words and better legal language. So அந்த பிரச்சனை எல்லாம் இருக்கிறது. அதனால சரியான law books, Tamil textbooks we are trying to produce, we have produced 35 பேப்பருக்கும் 35 தமிழ் புக் இருக்கு. அவசரமா தயார் பண்ணினது, அது இன்னும் திருப்திகரமா இல்லை. அதை சரிப்படுத்தணுங்கிற முயற்சியில் நான் ஈடுபட்டிருக்கேன். அதுக்கான நிதி அரசிடம் கேட்டிருக்கேன். அது கிடைத்ததுன்னா அதை சரியான பெட்டர் லாங்குவேஜ், பெட்டர் தமிழ் லாங்குவேஜில் அந்த டெக்ஸ்ட் புக் எல்லாம் தயார் பண்ணலாம். லா லெக்சிகான் ஒன்று தயார் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். மூட் கோர்ட் நாங்கள் மாநில அளவில் பல்கலைக்கழகத்தில் அந்த மூட் கோர்ட் காம்படிஷன் தமிழ்லேயும் நடத்திட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ அந்த மகசூலிருந்து நிறைய வர்றாங்க. அந்த வழக்காடு நீதிமன்றத்தில் தமிழில் ரொம்ப நல்லா செய்கிறாங்க. தமிழ் ஆர்வம் உள்ளவங்க அத்தனை பேரும். அதே சமயத்தில் இங்கிலீஷ்லேயும் நாங்கள் நடத்திட்டு இருக்கோம். அது டு suit the convenience of both. And the practicals we are having it. அந்த காலத்தில் practicals ஒன்று கிடையாது. இப்போ ஒரு 100 மார்க் வச்சிருந்தாங்க practicalsக்கு, இப்போ 400 மார்க் வச்சிருக்காங்க. ஒரு சீனியர் இடத்துல போய் ஒரு வருஷம் இருந்து அதுக்குள்ள இது ரெக்கார்ட் சப்மிட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, அதே சமயத்தில் நீதிமன்றத்தில் போய் என்னென்ன நீ பார்த்தேங்கிறதுக்கும் அதுக்கும் ஒரு ரெக்கார்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு. அதில் தமிழ்லையும் we are permitting it, students are doing it and we are awarding marks on that. So we are trying to have a Tamil as well as English by doing this balancing act. And in fact, I would like to have a memorandum of understanding with the Tamil University so that we can produce better words, Tamil dictionary, and we can produce better books for the convenience of the students, for the betterment of, because once we get the use of Tamil in the higher level, in the High Court, we should definitely have a better text, a better law lexicon in Tamil, so that in course of time we can fix the Tamil words. And once it is that it is evolution, it will take time, and we should start with that. We should make a beginning. So with these few words, I thank you, Mr. Sampath, for having given me this opportunity to speak to you.